Так. Угу. Так. Ну, вроде везде пошла. Так. Звук вроде работает. По крайней мере, должен. Так, игру поудобнее размещу. Ну что ж, можем начинать. Сейчас на всякий случай посмотрю все еще раз. Да, все работает. Ну, она немного на английском, точнее, она полностью на английском. Ну ладно, надеюсь, это особо не помешает. Привет. Ну, естественно, начнем с первой главы. Заодно и посмотрим, что это. Так. У нас тут есть инвентарь. Ну, а в некоторых играх использован такой прием, что сначала начинаешь с конца, а потом тебя возвращает в начало. Так. Ну, мы видим колодец. Угу. Ой, так. Ну что ж, забираемся. Не знаю, зачем мы в колодец спускаемся, ну ладно.
I have not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Это было давно, но это последнее место, чтобы осмотреть.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Потерянное желание. Да-да. Но мы не совсем утопились. Тут что тут подозрительное? Дзынь-дзынь.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Так, ну вот тут сами перепрыгиваем.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Ну, а это...
I decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
Ну, я думаю, я бы тоже не захотел бы поспать вот на такой кровати.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Мне уже нравится эта игра. Классный переключатель, да? Вот нас с кровати отправила принудительно отдыхать. Ага.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seemed so familiar.
Там что-то очень подозрительно не болтается.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Так. Классный мост тут. Сейчас давай по классике жанра доходим до середины, и он обваливается.
Beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Да.
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
Да. Судя по всему, именно коллекция шляп.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Да, придется чинить.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
Я, кажется, догадываюсь, что надо сделать.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Ну вот именно так и надо обезвреживать ловушки, как он.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
Так. А от этого он, кажется, не проснулся.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Ладно. Считаешь, что не нужно с него ничего взять?
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I'd probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Ладно, пойдем через ловушки. Видать, это самый уставший дракон в мире тут. Он постоянно спит. Упс. Угу. Так. Понятно. Попробуем пройти тихо. А вот мы и сами громко сделали. Хочешь посмотреть, что будет, если дракон нас поймает? Ну вот. Привет! Ничего необычного.
You marched right into a ferocious dragon's mouth.
I was just making sure you were still paying attention.
Ага, мне тоже так кажется. Ладно, не страшно. Давно было весело. Кстати, не помню название, но у меня это напоминает еще одну игру на DVD, но которая больше была как... Ну, как фильм, но там нужно было вовремя направление нажимать. Дракон Слэйр вроде называлась. Там тоже было очень много забавных способов умереть. Ну, в этот раз мы не пойдем дракону в рот.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Да. Ну, мы видим переключатель. Как думаешь, он догадается, что нужно делать, или нет? Угу. А, тут впервые мышка используется, но можно просто на ЛСАД двигать. Ну, тут стрелу дали по умолчанию. О-о. Угу.
The mirror called out to me.
Я не удивлюсь, если пытаясь подобрать зеркало, он наступит дракону на хвост. Какую глупость мы можем совершить тут?
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
А. Угу. Так, успеем ли мы? А. Что-то мы не так сделали, похоже. А. Так. Подбираем зеркало и... Да-да. Надо его под плащ куда-то положу. Ладно, серфинг так серфинг. Нет, тир с серфингом. Ай, промазал. Неудобно, и мы движемся, и поток движется. Кьютоед тут даже есть. Замедлением времени. Да. Ай, все. Блин,
I guess you could say that river
не попал. Но тут сложновато попасть. Мгм, да. Тут просто и мы движемся, и поэтому сложновато попасть. Мне кажется, не время расслабляться. Дайте угадаю, сейчас он вырвет цепь. Бежим. Не, зеркало не используется.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become. In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Так. Возможно, другие бы варианты к другим последствиям привели. Мгм. А может, просто к нашей смерти.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there's so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that shot was certainly in self-defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid. But let's continue that story in the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons don't scare me, even those with all their eyes. If I ever come across that dragon, I'll finish him off for you. And I'll be known throughout Daventry as Gwendolyn the Brave.
That's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Guards!
Well, hello, cousin. I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes. The legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or if he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Так. Скиннес. Не ожидал, что тут даже будет выбор. Отвлечение. Так. Ну, выберем искусственный маневр.
Precision through practice and a deft maneuver or two. Train harder and follow your instincts. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Да. Наш рыцарь никогда не меняется. Да, хорошее место для отдыха и хороший способ. Да.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
А дадут ли нам назад уйти?
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most.
Ну ладно, пошли дальше.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
Угу. Да. Классный рыцарь. Вот этот самый классный.
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Да. Но тут еще какой-то путь есть. Пошли навернемся с горы, что ли, еще раз. Может, это поможет делу.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Так. Мы можем прыгать.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Так, а что тут было? Посмотрим.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for. Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Но мы хотя бы топорик получили. Топорик использовать ответственно. Просто для
There was no
интереса.
reason to chop down that perfectly good tree.
А я ж подумал, он его на себя уронит. Ну ладно.
The wheel was already broken. No sense rubbing it in.
Так. Ну кого-то нашли.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait! You're stuck here with me. Every Virgin is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Ну пока что нас...
Just a little oop here, a little...
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Я, кажется, знаю. Я уж думал, он как рычаг топорик попробует использовать. Было бы забавней.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Что-то мне этот лес не кажется безопасным.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Oh, here we go. No, I did not use the hatchet to skin that growling animal.
Да-да.
No wheels in there. An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps. I tried to chop down those thornweeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade.
Нам нужен топорик побольше. Да. Интересно, зачем тут этот путь?
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Так, открываем шорткат себе.
A bakery. And it smelled delicious. That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins.
Согласен, что пустовато.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it. Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts. Big, round, that should do the trick.
Мне интересно, мы щит приспособим как колесо? Кстати, может, какую-то ачивку дадут?
I saved my
Yeah.
money for a better opportunity.
Типа мы могли вместо... Похоже, мы могли вместо щита взять хлеб. Мгм. Но мечи, скорее всего, не даст взять. А может, и даст. Не. М.
I stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop. Nothing seemed to be brewing yet. I didn't need to borrow more than one wheel.
М. Понятно. Ну, возвращаемся. Зачем-то дверь можно закрыть. Теперь я понимаю,
A
зачем.
shortcut.
Как думаешь, эти волчки голодные?
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
I thought this might do the trick.
A shield, eh? Whoa, it matches impeccably with the delicately crafted color scheme of this entire operation. Makes quite the bold statement. Mm-hmm, just like my shorts. This is perfect. I hope you didn't pay too much for it. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Да. Ну, что выберем? Хорошо.
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Я тоже хотел бы сказать, да. Нифига себе, вот это скилл у них. Проехать по бревну на карете.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Так.
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Скорее всего, с ними
Stay
надо
back.
поговорить.
Very important protection duties in process.
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Ладно.
The
А тут
forest is
что?
blocked until this situation is under control.
Тут тоже блокировано. Тут что?
Come at me, bees!
Удачно сходить в магазин.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Да, прыгать дальше некуда.
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Так. Были бы еще камни.
This rope will protect you from that missing bridge.
Oh, what was that addendum again?
Addendum 237A states that a royal guard can only leave his post if someone is in distress and is in need of assistance.
Ну, теоретически можно было бы пройти.
Oh, what was that addendum again?
Addendum 237A states that a royal guard can only leave his post if someone is in distress and is in need of assistance.
Ладно.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope.
Так. Понял.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Блин.
Distress!
Abandon post!
Забавно.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking.
This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Not good.
Так. Ну да. Быть может, это поможет. Прикольно.
Over here, buddy.
Ладно.
Well, he was quite the jerk. Am I right?
Uprooting a tree. How heroic.
Ладно. Ладно. Пошли дальше.
Pardon me.
Кажись, наш план не сработал.
All right.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size.
Поможет ли это?
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh.
Прикольно. Бревна-то мы связали. То есть бревна-то мы сделали. Нужна веревка.
I had caused enough distress for one afternoon.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
А, точно, веревка. Да уж. На эти рыцари даю. Ай, натяжения не хватает. Но зато у нас есть веревка. И мы сможем другим способом, наверное, сможем пройти. А-а-а! Он по воде прошел.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
Ладно.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Ладно.
Edges of my fingertips when it clasped shut. My arm.
Shrek. Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Так, ну,
Yes,
кстати,
Graham?
можно.
You want some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Hello. My name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Так.
The treasure that was with.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really. It gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Так.
I could feel the riches with the edges of my fingertips when it clasped shut. My arm was pinned.
Okay. I'm just gonna What do you want?
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Так.
Treasure that was within.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
Хороший вариант. Вот этот вот. Привет, апдейт. Вот это очень хороший вариант, мне нравится.
Every woman's dream?
You got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're... Sir Ten of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're... going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Maka, Ekaidris Ki, Ke Dukachanka.
Achaka.
So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself.
Но
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
хороший с ним разговор.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
When we see you again?
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
I'll leave you be.
Scram!
Так, этот не любит разговаривать. Так.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Nearly unearthed. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Так.
Nearly unearthed.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Так. Блин. Из них действительно придется доставать информацию. Вот этого я боялся.
Manny, we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Так. Да, согласен. Будь еще на русском, было бы еще забавнее.
Sir Ten of himself?
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Fastest.
Well, let's see. Sir 10 of himself, the 4th.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
A mirror, by the looks of him. What's my score?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got one answer correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Ладно. Придется добывать из них информацию.
So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
Вот это очень информативный диалог с ним.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
The treasure that was within.
Can't you see I want to be left alone?
What was your name again, Sir Fatso?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
I'll leave you be.
Shoo!
Так. С этого я уже вряд ли чего добьюсь.
That was within. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Sir 10 of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're... That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Так.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Sir 10 of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Так, посмотрим, появились ли другие диалоги.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Sir 10 of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Вот этот, по идее, быстрый, тот лучник. А вот этот на силу.
This better be worth it.
I heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Так.
Achaka.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Посмотрим. Смогу ли теперь я ответить?
Are you
на
ready
эти
for the
вопросы?
chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Ну, это, скорее всего, Мэнни.
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful
Ну,
hails
я
from a
заказали
land
на
far
стрим.
outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Блин, я вопрос чуть не успел прочитать.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the
Но мы
strongest
перебрались
competitor?
на другую сторону. И теперь нам нужно узнать всякое об этих рыцарях 4. Чтоб пройти.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle?
Блин,
Gather some
только
more
2
fun
ответа
facts about your
правильно.
fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Но я вроде всю информацию
Are you ready
выяснил.
for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Так.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Whisper.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle?
Блин, только 3.
Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Но дело в том, что я не знаю, в каком вопросе я ошибся. А вот насчет этого вообще ничего не ясно. Кроме того, что он лучник хороший. Потому что сейчас покажу.
So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Chaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Ну как тебе диалог с
Yeah,
ним?
you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
Очень информативный.
So, where do you hail from?
Chaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Не знаю.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Даже если по нему
What can you tell me
подсказку
about Achaka?
I'm
подсказывай.
studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Ну вот.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Ну так игра интересная. Угу.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Так.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Achaka.
I see. Last question. Who or what is
Мне
the
тоже
favorite
он нравится.
companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Я поменял местами два ответа.
Okay, let's see here.
Посмотрим, что изменилось.
Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors.
Если я правильно думаю, то примерно понял, в каком вопросе я ошибся.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of
Это
Daventry.
ошибка либо в этом,
Based
либо
on
в
the
следующем
odds, he is
вопросе.
favored to win the competition.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Потому что первый и последний я
Princess
уверен.
Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Просто на английском немного сложно это все соображать мне.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
А вдруг ошибка вот тут?
Achaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Oh, Manny.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Вроде только его имя я не выяснил.
Whisper.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of
Не
Avalon.
получится.
She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
Тот последний вариант.
Tallying. It looks like you got one answer correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again. Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do
Скорее всего,
it.
это
Question
последний.
1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament
Насчет последнего на
that speaks multiple
100%
languages?
уверен. Как насчет первого? Вот.
Manny, we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
А Чака точно не самый быстрый. Кстати, а может быть вот это?
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to
Так,
take
ну
the
как
test.
минимум, мне кажется, я ошибаюсь либо во втором, либо в третьем вопросе тут.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan
Так.
base in Daventry. I've heard
Виспер
he'll
в
do
Давентри.
anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Так, это мне немного кое-что прояснило.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny, we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This
Да
knight
ничего
hopeful hails from a land
страшного.
far outside of Daventry.
Вот это
Based on
Виспер
the
будет.
odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your
ладно.
fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again. Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Может, действительно, вот...
A Chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 1 answer correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors.
Ладно.
Return to me when you're ready to take the test
Будем
again.
методом подбора.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Но быть это на русском было бы намного легче мне.
Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny, We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails
Хотя,
from a
если я
land
прав,
far
сейчас должно
outside
быть...
of Daventry. Based on the odds,
Сейчас должно
he
быть
is
два
favored to
правильных
win the competition.
ответа.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see.
Я только мне
Last
один
question.
ответ, чтобы знать
Who
точно.
or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct.
Да, верно.
Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow
Ну,
competitors.
насчет
Return
двух
to me when
вопросов
you're
я
ready to take
уверен.
the test again. Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Тут точно Мэнни
Manny.
ответ.
We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more
Ладно.
fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Жаль, нельзя
Are you ready for the
пропускать
chivalry
эти.
test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
Хоть бы 3
It
было.
looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why
Понятно.
don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Проблема где-то в 3-м вопросе.
Okay. What do you want?
I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Так. Он уже что-то не выяснил.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Edward.
Я надеюсь, нам его набирать
Jr.
не надо будет. Вот что я не
Hailing from Modesto.
Не
But
выяснил.
I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it. Free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
Да.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Вот теперь мы все выяснили.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Хотя бы это называть
Sir
не
Walter
надо.
Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
Теперь что должно быть 4
It
ответа.
looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Ну ладно, пошли дальше. Не, ну это забавный квест такой. Угу.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Прикольная машинка.
Keep out. Under construction.
Классная табличка.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Это знаешь, как машины в Флинстоунах. Чтобы ехать, ты должен бежать.
How did you find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch! Rude!
Но Very Bad Day заказал. Так.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Угу. Так. Не, ничего не произошло. Я уж подумал, вылетело. Спасите, белки, белки.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Блин, какая же большая тут локация сейчас.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Ладно. Ну что, ничего не произойдет?
A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Да уж.
Do squirrels count as hideous?
I tried again, but it was no use.
Да.
Come into the daylight, you hideous beasts!
Но поймать ее мы не можем. Знаешь, еще надо, чтобы она над нами смеялась, когда мы пытались ее поймать.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Так.
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
Хм. Ничего себе.
These dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Ну, дача в
I walked
магазине.
into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Так, попробуем зайти.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Usually, that sleep depriver would be hunted down and fed to the crumbler. But today is different. Today, I sold a shield while I was out watching the parade, and money always puts me in a better mood. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Please be careful. These items are sharp.
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold, and I see braveness in those eyes. It's not fully developed yet, but it's there. That little flicker of fire dancing in your stare? I'm gonna watch you closely. It may be time for a new apprentice.
Так.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Да.
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours.
Так.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Ну, думаю, можно.
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Да, я даже сам не до конца понимаю. Она слишком быстро уж говорит. Да, кузнец.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions. How can I help?
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army.
Не знаю.
I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. We can't solve all of Daventry's problems with weapons and force. That's not the knight I want to serve. A meal to.
Good day.
Don't forget to follow your heart.
Ну тут, скорее всего, у нас был выбор, по какому пути идти, точнее, какой предмет купить за 1 золотую. И, скорее всего, от этого прохождение меняется. Но у нас есть вот эта кирка. Кирка, коса или что это?
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with hot air, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Ah, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He seems to be a bold soul, primed to take Daventry head on. However, he is one who needs to think a little more before he acts if he's going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Так.
How can we help?
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle?
Мне кажется его.
Oh, this? Teeth whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
While we're still working on it, you can dip whatever you want in it for free. No guarantees it'll come out right, though.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Так. Я пойду погуляю еще по местности, посмотрю, что там. Потому что, мне кажется, я еще много чего не обошел. Но локация тут действительно большая.
No one should notice one bell missing.
Так, нашли колокольчик. Нашли статую.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
Так, вот тут подозрительная ткань.
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
А, ну, ничего подозрительного.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. What a peculiar trap.
Да. Умение обезвреживания ловушек — это рыцарь.
All right, sugar shrooms.
Так, ну хотя бы новые предметы нашли.
You cut?
I did not cut that.
Но некоторые действия он прям не дает делать.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Так, не-не. Думаю, там нужна свечка или что-то такое.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
Ну, как всегда.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Ну ладно. Пока пойдем отсюда.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way.
Но, учитывая нашего рыцаря, он, скорее всего, пойдет направо.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Эх, жалко мы деньги потратили.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon. This was on my bucket list.
Ну, вот тут, как всегда, ничего. Ладно, идем назад. Так. Попробуем сходить сюда. Ну ладно. Нифига себе. Вот это мост.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not! As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry! We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
Так.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Но пока непонятно, что он хочет.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Ну,
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is
он
starving.
хочет поесть. Но я не знаю, хватит ли это.
Meat is not sweet. Therefore, Ulfie will not eat.
Понятно.
Those are sweet, but only when cooked.
А это приготовить надо.
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. That didn't need a bell.
Кстати, интересно.
Ew, gross.
Мы взяли его... Ладно.
Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss the old days.
Ahem. Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing. Sorry.
Так, ладно, это сработало.
Let's squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Теперь мы можем взять тыкву. Наверное, можем. Вопрос в том, как он ее запихнул в карман плаща. Ну ладно. Да, скорее всего, магия.
This will work great for dipping.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Посмотрим, что...
Ta-da!
Purple. Well, yeah, ta-da. Here you go, boy. Go ahead and dunk it.
Astounding.
Да, не знаю зачем, но ладно.
Yes.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Ладно. Так, может, грибы удастся сдать?
Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of one shiny gold coin.
Ну, скорее всего, тут где-то можно будет и найти монеты золотые. Так, попробуем сходить сюда. Может, тут что-то можем? О! Это сработало. Эх. А я бы сохранил этот инструмент. Просто из-за его внешнего вида. Да, классно это.
I was a few steps behind, but I was hopeful a beast was in that well, and I wanted an eye to impress everyone.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
Так. Мы что, придем к дракону? Ну, судя по местности, да.
I was out of my league down there, but I had something to prove.
Сейчас был бы прикол, если бы поменяли.
Hey! Whatever's down here, it's mine.
Да уж.
The dragon!
Stalama. Afamata.
Кажется, он хочет, чтобы я повторил.
Afamata. Afamata. Water.
Блин.
Afamata. Afamata. Stalama.
Блин, не та.
What was it Attacker said?
He said Stalama Stalama.
So I must not have jumped.
Ладно.
Water. Afamata. 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 Afamata.
Так, а что тут будет?
Water.
Я понимаю, типа говорит, жди. Ау!
And then we paused there for some
Слишком поторопился.
Water.
And then we paused there.
Я думал, я успею.
Water.
А дело в том, что они разрушаются еще. Во. Да.
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise. We didn't share your excitement.
Да. Ты идешь мимо дракона и стреляешь из лука? Ага. Согласен. Да. Я уверен, тут были и другие варианты прохождения, в зависимости от того, как я ту золотую монетку там потратил. Почему-то мне кажется, что в этой игре есть и вариативность. Бежим.
I took the long way, he took the astounding way. No matter that I would be mine.
Прикольно. Ай, поджарили нас.
It's a shame I was fired so early. I was climbing rapidly towards success.
Да, и вроде как квест, но экшен тоже есть, и юмор тоже. Да, блин. Согласен, что надо бежать. Очень согласен. Как мы хорошо помогаем нашему рыцарю. Да-да. Хорошее место. Ага. Угу.
Hookah.
Так.
Афанара!
Не та. Ладно.
Puka.
Stalama! Stalama!
Puka.
Так.
Stalama! Stalama!
Puka.
Stalama! Stalama!
Прикольно. Так.
Puka.
Afanada!
Во. Теперь тут нужно.
Puka.
Afanada!
Прикольно. Так. Посмотрим, что тут есть. Ладно. Но тут мы можем пройти. Так, попробуем его выпустить. Но я, кстати, рад, что вы именно с этим рыцарем. Пошли. По мне он самый забавный. Я понял, что он хочет. Ага. Типа к хвосту присоедини веревку.
Buta?
Так.
Stalama! Stalama!
Ooh.
That dragon was certainly not on a short leash.
Вот теперь, кстати, может быть и получится. А могу ли я к другим пойти? Так. Не очень.
Looks like now I needed him.
Buta!
Afanada!
Да. Просто для интереса посмотреть.
Buta?
Afanada!
А, понял. Будем играть в рикошеты. Поставим эту.
Buta!
Stalama! Stalama!
Надо убрать вот эту.
Buta?
Afanada!
Прикольно тут придумали. Так, с этим что мне взаимодействовать? Что ты делаешь?
Buta?
Still on.
Я хотел вообще-то залезть на веревку, а не снять это.
Buta!
Off and up.
Так.
Buta!
Off and up.
А, не.
Buta!
Off and up.
Так, ну вроде это нам почти ничего не дает, хотя кто знает.
Buta!
Still on.
Так. Но, к сожалению, вон туда мы пробраться не можем пока что. Кстати, у меня появилась идейка. Нам вот это, по идее, не нужно.
Buta!
Off and up.
И это сработало. Угу. Так, теперь должно сработать.
Buta!
Off and up.
Так, теперь нужно подманить дракона. И посмотреть, что из этого выйдет. Угу. Все-таки он нас тоже взял. О, я понял. Так, надеюсь, мы тут сможем что-то придумать. Так, это что за рычаг? Кажется, тот объясняет, как у нас получилось. Вот так стрелять. Так.
Hey, do you think we could share that dragon eye?
Shrekky, Afamata.
My thoughts exactly.
Так. Пропихнули его.
Shrekky. Puta!
Stalama! Stalama!
Так.
No!
Блин, жалко рыцаря. Я думал, вдвоем получится сбежать. Ладно.
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home, where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again.
Его съел дракон.
People in charge.
А мы вот
I'm not that
спаслись.
person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess the Chaka was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Achaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtue. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No, because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucketheads, anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you.
Так, жалко
You're their
Очаку.
last hope.
Интересно, его можно было спасти
After all
или
that, I
нет?
didn't even get an eye.
Here, have one of mine. I have plenty. No excuses now.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
Угу. Нифига себе.
He seems distressed.
I don't know why. It looks as though his pre-order went through.
True enough. Do you remember your eye?
Oh, yes.
Но
It once belonged
Очака,
to
к
a
сожалению,
hideous,
мертв.
majestic
Похоже,
unicorn.
его дракон
Yeah,
съел.
before the proclamation.
Congratulations, everybody. We officially accept all the eyes presented. I'll see you in the duels.
Take that and that! Oh. Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in this stuffed animal tournament?
Угу.
You know what?
Мне самому интересно, может было его спасти, если бы я выбрал другой вариант там.
I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. Yar! I just can't do it, Mr. Springbottom. Yar, yar, yar! Ya,
Но благодаря ему мы научились стрелять.
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament, the duels. You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here
Но
for any
лучника-то
questions.
нет.
Good luck!
У нас погиб именно лучник-иностранец.
Which did you tackle first? Duel of Speed or the Duel of Strength?
Да.
Speak.
Where exactly is the Duel of Strength?
The Duel of Strength will take place on Daventry's own fantastical, wondrous floating island. Head north, then east. You can't miss it.
What do I need for the Duel of Speed?
Bring your trusted steed to the tournament theatre when you're ready for the Duel of Speed. You do have a trusted steed, don't you?
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Так, ладно, пошли дальше.
I wasn't strong enough to move that rock.
You poked?
I did not poke that. Imagine what with.
Да. Ну, теперь мы сможем тут прострелить. Раньше не могли.
I'd always been a straight shooter, but Ashaka opened my eyes.
All right, that one wasn't that bad.
Well, thank you.
Так. Угу. Я сам от нее такого не ожидал. Это мне это не нравится. Они не двигаются, когда я не двигаюсь. Но развернуться я не могу.
How did you take out all those goblins?
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
Так. Начался тир.
Release me, you big... Whoa, nice shot! Time for you rocks to roll! Boy! That is your name, right? boy, thank the shining stars! Where did you learn to shoot like that? Now, I'm not a native goblin tongue, but I'm pretty sure I made out the words unicorns and majestic museum. Mr. Fancy Cakes is too barbarous for a caged life. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize for my pilfering sausages, and thank you for saving me.
I have been through too much already today. I forgive you. And I just want to say...
Yeah, that's sweet, boy. Real nice of you. And since we are all square, I have a favor to ask of you. Can you deliver this rare and miraculous ingredient to that amateur magic shop in town? It's a snoozing leaf. Be careful transporting it, though. Once Mr. Fancy Cakes ate one of these snoozing leaves and was knocked out cold for days. And as a token of my appreciation, here is your money back. There you go. I'd give you more, but those hoarding goblins looted my cart. Well, gotta run. Good thing these shorts breathe so well. Thanks again, boy. I won't forget this. Sayonara.
Так.
Did the merchant remember that?
Ha! The merchant immediately forgot that.
Ну, не все деньги, но вернула. Прикольный ивент был с гоблинами. Ну ладно, вернем это в магазин. Не знаю. Там был второй вариант, и я не знаю, к чему он приводил. Но пока переиграть не можем. Я думаю, вне стрима я переиграю этот момент и посмотрю. Так, идем в город. Скажу.
Oh, joy. Graham the Brave is here.
Ah, the little boy who wants to do big things.
Congratulations on making it to the next round of the tournament.
Our crystal ball told us about the eye you presented.
Wasn't the cleverest way of going about things, was it?
We warned you about continuing on the bold path.
Hopefully you'll use your noggin a bit more in the future. Oh, we don't need any more brash knights in Daventry.
No matter your choice in life, we will gladly take your money.
Business is business. Now, Chester, can you hand me the frog's breath elixir?
Frog's breath elixir? Yes. Where is that? We seem to be out of...
You drank it all again, didn't you?
Muriel, my blood sugar was low. It's just so tasty.
Since you can't keep your mitts off our supplies, we are halting production. This potion will have to wait until that merchant brings us our delivery.
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I will gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
А, понятно.
He reminds me of our son.
Так. Скорее всего, мы туда не пойдем, но... Просто проверить.
Keep out. Under construction.
Не пускает уже туда.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Let me tell you, Pumpkin,
You poked?
I hung on to that. Imagine what Whisper would say.
Так, это мы что-то тут можем сделать пока что. Но тут ничего нет. Ладно. Так.
Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to catch a frog? It was riveting.
Не сработало.
Grandpa.
Найти, видать, что-то, чтобы поймать лягушку. Угу.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Так. Угу. Да, умеет.
What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, you know. Taking the old lady out dancing.
Yes. You've been working on your night moves?
You know it. I'm all about the nightlife. Bring your trusted steed to the tournament theatre when you're ready for the duel of speed. You do have a trusted steed, don't you?
А, понял. Ладно. Так, сюда тролль, но у меня для нее ничего нет. Мне кажется, я что-то упустил. Хотя, кто знает, может, ему тыква сойдет. Или нет?
Pumpkins are not sweet, so Ulfie will not eat.
Нет. Угу. Не, пойду сюда. Так, в ловушке я был. Пойду дальше. Вижу, кто-то попался там.
Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
Ну да, тут не пройти без свечки.
My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Интересно, а тут можно? Нет, нельзя. Ладно. А, ну тут тролль нужен.
Over here. We're waiting. We used all the rafts, so figure it out.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
Так. Ладно. Есть еще одно место, куда мы не проверяли, которое мы... И оно тут. Да, мы тут не все проверили. А возможно, тут нечего проверять больше. Да просто нет идеи, что делать с моим набором предметов. А, кстати, может в лавку зайти? Может туда тыква нужна? И выкупить пирог? Если так, конечно, подойдет. Потому что ягод тут я не видел. Там темно, и мы не пройдем. Тут странный камень.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. I am deeply sorry you lost a friend. This horrible tournament spawns a vicious cycle of violence every year. When will Daventry recognize that slaying ferocious beasts shows no heart But hearts can change, and I can take comfort in the fact that you backed down from the violence. Perhaps you didn't even know what you were getting into. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do in your time of need. Perhaps Grandma's sugar shroom pie can ease the pain a little. Did you figure out what you want to order?
So, where can I find the ingredients for that giant pie?
I'll also need 1 gold coin. And I already have the sugar shrooms. But which ingredient?
The starberries.
They are yellow and tend to grow high on trees in sunny areas.
Понятно.
Never mind. Good day.
Don't get in any rhubarbs. Pumpkins are too savory for this shop. Even purple ones.
Солнечное. Значит так. Чтобы достать пирог, нужно солнечное какое-то место с желтыми ягодами. Хотя бы что-то. Но я пока таких не видел тут.
It's a good thing we're auditioning potential knights. That moat monster is causing some serious problems.
Have you seen the latest crop? I don't know if they have what it takes.
They could always catch up.
Так. Ладно. Походим еще раз по локации.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Такое ощущение, что мы немного застряли. Потому что я немного не знаю, как продвинуться дальше по
Don't turn
сюжету.
right. No floating islands that way.
Кстати, может тут...
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
А, не, вон, нашли. Мне кажется, пчел не лучшая идея тут беспокоить. Ладно, посмотрим, пойдет ли троллю пирог. Быть может, это даст нам доступ в другие части локации.
These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me one shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours.
Ладно.
Oh, thanks for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or two, or three. And good luck in the tournament.
Ничего себе пирог. Ладно, выходим. Так, вроде нам наверх надо.
Thanks for the momentary lapse in conversation. Ulfie was unquestionably hangry. Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you to cross. Though a quick-footed peacock already got to that snarling Snarlax. Oh, I almost forgot. Goosey, for your act of kindness, Ulfie would like you to have this. Whenever you need me, just give it a blow.
А, теперь мы можем этим пользоваться.
Step lively. Ulfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
Ладно.
Those woods were far too dark to risk taking another step forward.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
Hey, my coin!
Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say it like that. He needs to work on his time management skills. As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him. He is a weak link. I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
Ладно.
I'm sure he'll be back in.
I needed to get closer to hear what was going on.
Nice of you to finally join us, Ulfie. Merci.
Ulfie apologizes for tardiness. Hey, where are the croissants?
I forgot the croissant, okay? Oh, mon Dieu. Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont faire, hein? Are we here to discuss our demands? Or are we here to eat crescent shape?
Ладно. Так, не работает, но если мы сделаем вот так. Работает.
No time to talk. Gotta get back to the meeting.
Угу. Удобно, передвижной мост. Так, где-то еще требовался этот мост. А еще, кстати, надо посмотреть в магический магазин. Лягушку я, конечно, не поймал, но...
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss...
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
If I could bring the hobblepots something to hollow out and house that glowing blue candle, I could have that lantern for the price of one shiny gold coin, of course.
Так.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight,
А
too.
могу ли я купить?
I wish he would...
Speak up, boy.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled. We won't take your money until we've done the job. Bring us something to house that candle, then we'll happily take your money.
Угу.
He reminds... Our order is finally here. Well, part of it anyway. Chester, remind me to leave a poor review for that merchant on the town board.
Ah, this should do the trick.
It's close, but it still needs that frog's breath.
Well, I'm glad I could help further it along.
Yes, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you this vial of hypnotic powder. Oh, it's expired.
It could work. It was just never finished.
Let me guess, it's missing lollipop root, or baby's tears. I can bring you a tuft of Mr. Fancy Cake's fur.
Nope, it just needs raisins. Here.
Thanks, I guess.
Угу. Какое-то нам зелье дали.
He reminds me of our...
Интересно, удастся ли им жабу загипнотизировать? Да. Мы тут пока потихоньку ищем, куда дальше продвинуться. Тут вроде ничего нет уже. Мне еще также интересно, как тут чекпоинты работают. Точнее, не чекпоинты, а сохранение. Потихоньку мы новые предметы находим, но... Так, по идее, теперь мы можем на испытание пойти. Точно. Теперь же мы можем мост призывать. Ну, пойдем туда. Ладно.
I had to use 2 rafts to get across. So, sorry, I used yours.
Alfie is here to help.
А тут что за...
Another horn and another missing piece.
Просто для интереса. Не работает так. Скорее всего, другого тролля нужно... С другим троллем нужно договариваться. Ладно, пойдем наверх.
Hello there. Are you ready to begin?
What exactly are the rules?
The rules are simple. For a change, if you can stay dry, you win.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Let the duel of strength commence.
Так.
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen.
Да.
See if that feather can fly. Alley-oop. One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
I wasn't going to toot that horn anymore until I found the missing piece.
Ну, прикольно. Мы его даже не сдвинули. Ну, что логично.
Tell that smelly guard when you're ready.
That needs to be used on raisins. Otherwise, you're just wasting it.
That didn't need a bell. Let me tell you, Pumpkin.
You poked?
I hung on to that. Imagine what that.
Так.
Hello there. Are you ready to try again?
Wait, I'm not ready. I'll be back later.
How did you get that? I thought those were all removed. Oh, the Queen loved music. King Edward strung all those bells to remind us all.
Ладно. Мне кажется, мы что-то не нашли.
Now's probably not the best time for that.
Игра. Тут, к сожалению, не пройти. А взаимодействует он с этим горным. Причем очень странно. Ладно. Может, еще где-то было место для моста?
You should find a way to get all the horns.
Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening. I ruined the bees' day. That lovely meal.
Блин. Ладно. Так. Вверху проходить бессмысленно. Тут тоже ничего нет. Так. Не знаю, подойдет ли, но попробовать можно.
That mouthpiece was a mismatch for that horn.
Так.
After trying for hours to catch those frogs, I was exhausted and thought I was going to croak.
Not funny.
Ну, пока идей нет. Кстати. Нет, так не работает. Так, опасайтесь пчел.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Ну, ладно. У меня просто уже нет идей, что я тут могу еще сделать.
Still one more horn to find.
Нет. Попробуем. Может, я, конечно, недостаточно быстро жал.
Hello there. Are you ready to try again?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the duel of strength commence. Again.
Want to see if that feather can fly? Alley-oop.
Не-не.
One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
Мне кажется, не зря из него клубок выпадает. Угу.
Try to get Pilar's horn.
Ладно, попробуем пойти тогда к троллям. Так. Попробуем сходить еще раз сюда.
Step lively. Alfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
I wish Alfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
Нет, тут мы не
I'm
можем.
sure he'll be back any second. As long as he knows the password, we have to let him in. Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say it like that.
Так.
Maybe I could beat someone to the meeting and hear the password.
Where do you keep going, Alfie?
Ulfie has very important business to attend to. Have the croissants arrived yet?
I already told you. I forgot the croissant, okay? Can we please move on from the croissant?
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger than a macaroon. Alfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Ulfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure off my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side, but I need you to work with me. We need to build our bridges and get over this. What's a compromise we can all live with?
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants, with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
Oh, geez, Pilar, I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as to say they don't appreciate us, but by golly, I wouldn't go so far as to say they do either.
Bridges don't grow on trees. They grow on us. If Daventry wants us to go back to work, those guards need to stop breaking our backs.
That Ulfie can agree with. The guards with pointy shoes hurt Ulfie's back.
So, all of us are aligned with the strategy that the guards need to step lightly when crossing on our backs. Now we're getting somewhere. Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice aged raclette.
Так.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Alfie, there is no such thing.
That's what he had. I've seen him.
Alfie, he pulled a fast one on you, you fathead.
Well, everyone else calls them majestic unicorns.
Alfie, if everyone jumped off my back, would you? Use your head and think for yourself. Or use your lips and close your mouth. Tais-toi.
Okie dokie then. I think we should table this for next week. Next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time to take up art classes.
How cute. You want to be a drawbridge? Motion to nominate Pilar for the position.
And now, Pilar, you know you can't nominate yourself. Does anyone else want to nominate our fine Sergeant of Arms, Pilar, for Grand Counselor?
No, I want you, Mr. Waddles.
Ah, geez, guys, who would have thunk that an average bridge troll like me from a small-town creek could grow to be the head of the second-largest guild in the Midwestern Hemisphere? But it's time for me to suspend my work here and give my family
Не
the
знаю,
support they
тут
need.
пригодится информация или нет.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of
Так,
feasting
ладно.
on roasted goat leg with a nice
Ну, я думаю, на сегодня
aged
стоит
raclette.
уже заканчивать со стримом, а то я немного устал. Так. Так что всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока. Так. Когда эта игра будет, не знаю, но она точно будет. Ну, а продолжим в следующий раз. Надеюсь, тут с сохранением все нормально. Ну, если что, переиграем. Думаю, когда знаешь, что делать, это не так долго.